shift. The other major shift, when we talk about what happens in Vegas stays on YouTube, is that privacy is now dead. So it's don't kill the messenger. It's something that we didn't ask for. It's just something that's a reality. And how do we adjust and take advantage of it? How do we produce our best and then protect it? Now that our online reputation is our reputation. So all of us in this room have what's called a digital stamp. The digital stamp's comprised of two things. It's comprised of your digital footprint. Most of us have heard that term. The digital footprint's anything that you upload about yourself, about your company. It's a text, it's an email, it's a tweet. Somewhat have control over that. But the more important piece is the digital shadow. That's what others upload about us. 92% of children under the age of 2 already have a digital stamp. 25% of kids that aren't even born yet have a digital stamp. Moms are uploading sonograms, they're uploading names. So we all have one of these. So the worst thing you can do, because some people say, well, I'm just going to get off the grid. If you get off the grid, then you have no digital footprint. You're just allowing the digital shadow. So you have no influence, you have no control. So the key is to understand we all have a digital stamp. What we're going to talk about today is the 5 habits that all digital leaders practice to produce their best and then to protect it. And this stuff's only going to hyper-accelerate. When we think about wearable technology, is it's only going to accelerate. When they get it wrong with Google Glass, they quickly port over and start to do contact lenses so that everything on our smartphone can then be in front of our eyes in a contact lens. And it's about taking advantage of this technology in the moment. And I think Pepsi did a good job with this, using these glasses when they first came out. They took Jeff Gordon, one of the most famous race car drivers in the world, and disguised him, put these glasses on, and had him go into a car dealership to test drive a car.
Glasses cam to show you everything that I see.
How you doing?
Hello. I'm Mike.
Steve, nice to meet you, Mike.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nice and easy. You'll just head on out whenever you're ready.
Are you ready to go ahead and, and drive? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Whoa.
That's all right.
Well, a little more than I'm used to.
Yeah. It's got some power, so just get a feel for it. Okay. Okay, all right. Ease off just a little. Ease off. You are liable for any damages to the vehicle, so please stop the car, or at least slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You can't go through that gate, Mike. Stop! Stop! I'm gonna get you. Stop! Watch it! Watch out! You're gonna wreck this car, and you're liable for it if you wreck it. Mike, stop the car! Stop the car right now! Not up here! Yeah! No, oh my God! Just take us back. Oh, no, I'm gonna die.
You all right over there, Steve?
Oh, you're an idiot. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, stop. Oh, God almighty. Oh, God damn. What the
Yeah!
Who the f*** do you think you are?
What do you mean?
I'm calling the cops.
No, you don't understand. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. No, it's just a prank. We're just having fun. Look, this is a camera. Here's a camera. There's cameras. Look, it was all just fun. Look, I'm Jeff Gordon.
How many lawyers would let you do that? If we're talking about big data, I forgot to mention that I was fortunate. I was speaking at a conference. I was the opening keynote. Magic Johnson was the closing keynote. I played basketball at the Michigan State University, which is where Magic Johnson, go green, where Magic Johnson played, but our paths were distinctly different. I was a water boy, and then I walked on the team and then got a scholarship where Magic Johnson's one of the greatest players, if not the greatest player of all time. So I wanted to, that conference was all about big data, so I had the MIT guys, I go, hey, do you mind running some research and figure out, was there any data point where I was better than Magic Johnson? And These guys come back several hours later, and they're super excited. It's about as excited as you MIT folks get. And they said, we found one. I'm like, really, you did? That's crazy. And they said, yeah, your number 42 was higher than his number 33. So that was good. So the 5 habits we're going to talk about today form the acronym STAMP: simple, true, act, map, people. I'm going to go through each one of those in detail. So simple, you don't need more stuff on your plate. You need stuff taken off the plate. You know that. So simplification. How many of you or how many of your team members have had to become pretty good at multitasking because we live in the exponential age? We talked about the information age. We have now stepped into the exponential age. How many in the exponential age, you or your team, have had to become pretty good at multitasking? And I've got my hand raised as well. And then I should have known this, but when we started to do the research for Digital Leader, we quickly realized that we as human beings can't multitask. Our brain does not parallel process tasks like a computer. We're actually switching tasks. So here we are. What are we trying to do? We're trying to beat Father Time. Our team's trying to beat Father Time, even though Father Time's undefeated. So we think we need to multitask. It's actually the worst thing we can do. It makes us less efficient. Our teams become less efficient when we multitask. It's really about focusing on one task at a time. When we're in the moment of multitasking, our IQ drops 15 points, which for me is a large percentage. So we can't afford to lose those 15 points. That's the equivalent of not sleeping for 36 hours. So the easiest way to simplify things for us and our teams is to stop multitasking. In this room, on average, we're interrupted every 11 minutes from the task that we're on. And if we get back to the task, 40% of the time we don't get back to the task. If we get back to the task, it takes us 26 minutes to get back to that task. So the easiest way to simplify is to actually stop multitasking.